All right. How's it going, everybody? Today we have a special guest on, Kaylin Hoggins, and we're going to be talking a lot of different things going on, specifically about JCs. So if you've heard of JCs or you haven't, you're going to want to stick around to find out what that's all about. But first off, let's introduce our guest, Kaylin Hoggins. How you doing, Kaylin?
I am doing great. How are you doing today, Alex?
Doing all right. We are talking before this. It's super hot out right now, although the summer hasn't been that bad. So it's been, coming, I'm sure, right?
Yes, yes. It's been pretty
Uh,
tame for the most part, I want to say.
yeah, it's been all right. But you know, I'm in the air conditioning. I'm sure you're in the air conditioning, so we can have this great conversation, coming up here soon. So, Kaylin, we actually just recently met not too long ago. We're in a networking group together, and you're one of the ones that actually runs that. It's called Latte Links, and I've been to a couple of meetings, but you run that. Tell people a little bit about yourself and how like Latte Links got going, and like just give some people an overall picture of who Kaylin is before we really dive into the subject matter today.
So obviously, name is Kaylin. I'm one of those people who have boomerang back to the Quad Cities. So that's a little fun fact. I fell in love and then I moved back. I was in a role recently that I had left at the credit union, which was a community development role. So I was spending a lot of time in the community, getting involved, volunteer work, sponsorship, donation requests, looking to grow the business and just businesses in general. So I partnered up with three other awesome Quad City people, Josh, Zen, and Brennan. And we came up with this idea called Latte Links. And so we're just a group of professionals, and you can be young, you can be old, you can be in between. We don't care, and we just pick a different coffee shop in the Quad Cities every other week. So we have this like exclusive mailing list, and then we pick a new spot every week, and we just kind of meet up. There's really no strategy behind it other than just grabbing a cup of coffee and just having a good conversation with that person. So we all sit down, we do introduce ourselves and like what business we are with, but other than that, it's just camaraderie and good coffee.
Yes. And like I said, I've only been to a couple of meetings and I've really enjoyed myself going to those. I already made, a couple of connections. Thing I like about it is, a lot of these networking groups are kind of like pay to play almost, where you have to
Yeah.
give out referrals. I don't really like those that much, but just having this organic group that comes together from all different types of industries. I'm a realtor, you used to be a credit union, now you're doing something different. So it's just kind of really organic. I really like that about, Latte Links. So if you're interested, check it out after this. But that's not our main focus today. Obviously we're going to be talking about JC's, and you do Latte Links, but you also are doing something else. I was checking out, you have a YouTube channel and you work with, was it Libib? Is that correct?
Libib, yes.
Libib.
So
Yeah.
I am now full time with Libib. It's super fun and exciting. I've been doing some work for them for the past 7 years, where I'd be making a YouTube video every week talking about bookish things and doing bookish things and whatnot. And so, yeah, I recently started full time with them. So I'm super excited and happy to be a part of that. Libib is a library lending cataloging app. So we cater to the small library, whether that be churches, synagogues, your teachers' classrooms, nonprofit organizations, like small rural communities as well. So we have like a little bit basic where if you just want to scan in all the books on your home library, you can do that for free. Otherwise, we have a pro version, which typically teachers and other small organizations use to lend out their books, movies, music, video games, if they can't afford the huge, expensive library systems. And then we recently just launched a new product called Libib District, and that is aimed at school districts that need to have a one stop shop if they want to lend out their stuff to their kids in their classroom, or even just have their libraries online for others to look at.
Yeah. And that's really actually kind of cool. I checked out the YouTube channel and you got almost 3,000 subscribers. That's pretty impressive. I'm pretty
Yeah.
pretty jealous. Obviously I do my own YouTube thing. approaching 700, but to be at 3,000, that's pretty awesome. And what you're doing is really cool. I think libraries in general kind of underutilized. I just recently started going to the library because I'm taking on this thing called 75 Hard, and as part of that, I have to read
Mhm.
10 pages a day, and I don't want to buy all these books. So being a part of the library has been awesome. So what you're doing is really cool to see as well, because now I'm more in the quote unquote library culture. It's really interesting
Yes.
to see all that stuff. So I think you have to be a special person to be in the library culture, right? Or is it just everybody?
If you love books, I feel like that's really the general consensus. If you love books, the library is like the best part for you. Free books, air conditioning, all that fun jazz.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I'm not an exclusive club, not yet, at least.